Hey there, adventurers. Today we're here at SeaWorld Orlando, but in fact we're going to do a different kind of video because today we're going to be previewing SeaWorld's new ride, Expedition Odyssey. This is a brand new motion simulator attraction that takes you into the Arctic, and I thought today we'd see if it is worth riding in 2025. So with that being said, let's go ahead and have a great day adventure. And we're now here at Expedition Odyssey, and the first thing we can see is that there is no sign at all. But regardless, Expedition Odyssey is the brand new ride here at SeaWorld. This is a motion simulator attraction that takes you all into the Arctic, where you can see all sorts of animals and more, as this is a family-friendly ride, kind of similar to Soarin' or the Lego Movie ride in Legoland. But besides that, there is actually a technical rehearsal happening where during the past member previews, past members can preview this ride from now to May 8th, as this will officially open on Friday, May 9th. Some important facts we need to talk about beforehand. This ride will require lockers before you actually ride the attraction. But then there's also the height requirement, where guests 39 inches or taller can ride this attraction. Anyone below cannot. Also, there will be two queues in this line. There is going to be the queue for the habitat, and there will be the queue for the official ride itself. So before you ride, you will need to make the decision if you want to go through the habitat, which will be on your left, or the actual ride, which will be on the right. And before anyone asks, yes, there is quick queue available for this attraction as well, so you can use it for this ride. But anyways, I think with that being said, we're going ahead and get in line so we can ride Expedition Odyssey. Now, you will need a locker before you get on this attraction, as it will be $12 for a transferable all-day ride locker pass, and it will be $4 for one 2-hour locker as well. So if you have any large bags before you ride the ride, then you will need to stow them in the locker. But for any fanny packs or smaller items, then they can be stowed away in the cubbies before you ride. Also, there is the glacier bar area where you can get some alcoholic beverages. And there's even the Coca-Cola freestyle machines where you can get some Coke or other beverages here. Also on the left side of the entrance, there is stroller parking where you can park a stroller if you need to. So the good news is there is now officially movement inside the ride itself, as they are now officially opening it. And we've waited so far 43 minutes, so definitely been a long one, but hopefully the ride's good. Now we're heading inside the queue for Expedition Odyssey, and for the most part, I did hear that the ride did get delayed, but we'll see.
This is a land where towering icebergs drift through a vast sea. The expansive tundra stretches for thousands of miles, imposing mountains cutting through a blanket of snow. As night falls, the aurora borealis paints the sky with brilliant color. In this untouched wilderness, we are surrounded by the Arctic's sheer scale and beauty, forever preserved in its pristine state. On this breathtaking expedition into the Arctic, you will meet many fascinating creatures. Marvel at iconic polar bears as they navigate their frozen realm with graceful strength. Swim with mighty whales, their songs echoing through the icy depths. Watch as playful seals dive beneath the water's surface. Each animal plays a crucial role in the harmony of the Arctic ecosystem. Our team of intrepid explorers and researchers studying the tundra ecosystem scouted ahead, designing an exhilarating trek. In this breathtaking adventure, you will experience the untamed and majestic wilds of the Arctic itself.
Prepare to board the Odyssey Mark I, designed to travel seamlessly between air and water. When the doors open in front of you, please make your way to the loading area. Before taking your seat, store all carry-on items in the compartment provided. Loose footwear is not allowed on this experience. Please secure them with your carry-on items for the duration of your flight. Long hair or loose clothing that may extend below the seat must be tied or stowed. Supervising companions must be seated next to the guests they're accompanying. Each companion may accompany up to 2 guests. Only when instructed, fasten your seatbelt from left to right. For smaller passengers that do not reach the blue line on the seat back, place the buckle through the white loop located in the center of the seat. Then, fasten the seatbelt. When instructed, pull straight up on the red tab to ensure the seatbelt is buckled. Please keep the red tab visible so our operators can confirm the seatbelt is secure. Guests who have a fear of heights or who are prone to motion sickness should speak to an operator to bypass the ride and proceed directly to the Arctic animal habitat. In just a few moments, you'll experience Expedition Odyssey. Once the doors open, please make your way to the loading area.
Sunglasses, phones, lanyard, hand sandals, and bags inside the cupboard for me, please. Has to go in there as well.
Now we got out of ride. It's also important to know that there is a second level, so there's 2 stories for this ride. And as soon as we're exiting, we can see the Northern Lights. And we're now inside the Wild Arctic exhibit here. And as we can see, there's all sorts of animals, but this is the exhibit where you exit. Okay, what's here? Oh, there's some penguins that we can see. Huh. I haven't been to this exhibit in a while, so this is all new to me. But we can see penguins in the back, and they're all swimming. Oh, and there's a bird as well. Also, bring a jacket if you have one, because it is absolutely freezing. Definitely great if it's a summertime, but still, man. Today's water temperature is 36 degrees. Definitely don't want to go in there. What is that? It's a walrus. Oh my goodness. And it just went back up. Hopefully we can see something. but I'm not quite sure if we can see any of them down here. Beluga whales. I don't think they're out yet. Who knows, maybe next time if we ride this, we'll see them. And then let's head down here, because there's some crates, and it's all pretty much like a abandoned shipwrecked ship. There's even some artifacts as well as a quiz area where you can answer, are you an Arctic expert? What was that? Yeah, I don't think it's supposed to do that. Oh my goodness, what is that? Literally from Radio Shack. As soon as we're exiting, there's a sign saying your venture continues as you are heading out to this area. And then we're now at the exit area where we're back to SeaWorld. In this shop there is tons of merchandise. As we can see, there's Expedition Odyssey opening day t-shirts. There's even hat, mug, tumbler cup, some water bottles, there's even coasters, and what I believe is a water shirt. But then there's even some more SeaWorld merchandise. And yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and head out of here. But not before seeing this magnet over here for the Expedition Odyssey Plus keychain, as well as a youth shirt, and even another Expedition Odyssey hat. And plus, once you're done with Expedition Odyssey, you can ask for a First to Explore button for Expedition Odyssey here, which I think is pretty cool. And we just got off of Expedition Odyssey, and oh boy, let's talk about it, because I feel like overall, Expedition Odyssey is actually a nice addition to SeaWorld that is fun for families and kids, especially for non-thrill seekers here, because there's a lot of coasters. Plus, if it's not busy or if it's raining and thundering, then it's definitely something I would do. So let's talk about the pros, because I feel like at the end, the exhibit is pretty nice. It's also so cool to see all sorts of animals. And it's also nice to see a theme park ride that doesn't use any CGI or AI, because that's something that they heavily promoted. There's actually two sides. One side is where you're on the ride itself, and then there's another side where you're actually loading guests and unloading guests. So that's pretty cool. I think more importantly, we must talk about the negatives on this ride, because yikes. The queue overall, I felt very bare bones. I felt like Mako, Kraken, Manta, every other ride felt like had a better queue overall, especially creatively. But there's also the ride itself. There's also the main attraction, and I feel like we have to address the elephant in the room, because the editing and transitions are not good at all, because it either feels like they're cutting way too fast or way too slow. And most importantly, the quality of the video is actually pretty bad, because there's a lot of pixels on it. Plus the theater itself is shaking with the screen. So I don't know, I feel like overall it's definitely a nice addition for those who don't love roller coasters, or for the families who want to enjoy a ride together. But really, I think for me, it is one of my least favorite SeaWorld attractions, and I think it is a ride that I won't be doing too often. But let me know in the comments down below, have you ridden this ride yet? If so, let me know. And as always, if you want to support the channel, make sure you subscribe, like the video, and follow for more. Till next time, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a great day.